UTA Sports is proud to present NBA basketball. With Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines, we have David Aldridge reporting. And, of course, Wendell Carter. See him getting used to his new Los Angeles Clippers team in this one.
And speaking of the trade, I spoke to him earlier, and, man, was he excited about getting the opportunity at a fresh start. He thinks he'll be able to get them to that next level, and I'm sure that's what their thought process was when they made the deal.
And since 1999, the Clippers and the Lakers have shared their downtown LA arena, the only NBA teams to split a venue, but that's going to change soon.
Off the inbound, out to Carter. Outside, George. 5 on the clock. Fires the three. Drains it from beyond the arc. The Clippers broke ground on their new arena, set to open in Inglewood in 2024. I've seen the footprint. You fly right into LAX, and you see it every time. It's going to be beautiful.
And that'll be huge for the Clips. They're trying to create their own identity in Southern California. Having a venue just for the Clippers will help.
And here's Wall. After Jordan Clarkson hitting the three. Great open look there.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Now here's Conley. Pass to Vanderbilt. It's another look. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Utah's shooting their first free throws here tonight.
And we've seen it for years. Despite their regular season success, the Jazz just unable to make much noise in the playoffs. Credit the front office for coming to terms with it and pivoting to a rebuild while they could get top value for their stars.
Now here's Wall. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game.
Well, in spite of the critics and the injuries, Paul George continues to produce one of the league's truly elite players.
And you mentioned the injuries for Paul George. Let's see, GA, the broken leg, shoulder surgeries, last season a torn elbow ligament.
And I'm sure there are a few others, Kevin. But give him credit to battle through and maintain his greatness. Tells you something about his competitive will.
So it's the Clippers now, following the bucket by the Jazz. Nobody near Leonard. Cans it from downtown.
Boy, to think back in college, the three-point shot was a real struggle for Kawhi Leonard. Now it's become a strength.
Out to Clarkson. Nice ball movement by Utah. Leonard with the ball. And it's Clarkson picking him up. And Leonard gets it to go. Leonard's got 5 now.
Well, he's got size and he has touch. It makes interior scoring easy for Kawhi Leonard.
Inside, Vanderbilt. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Wow, he got whacked on that, which shouldn't be much debate there.
For the Clippers organization, GA, what do you think the goal is?
Well, it's clear to me, Kevin, get to the NBA Finals. The Clippers have never made it there. And I think a trip to the Finals is within reach of this group. They just need to stay healthy.
Here's Conley. Kawhi Leonard making his last shot. Nifty move. And that's 2 points on the layup.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy.
Now, let's send it over to the decorated David Aldridge, who was able to talk with Will Hardy.
Well, Kevin, he talked about his team's defensive mindset. He said they have to be willing to sacrifice a little room in the paint. It means they stay tight on their outside shooters. He said it's no secret those guys attack from long range, and that's what we've got to stop. We'll see, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. Obviously, the 3-ball is a big concern for any defense.
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you.
And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. That's his first foul. 54 seconds left in the first quarter. To the middle. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Well, Clarkson doesn't do huge assist numbers, but he won't waste a wide open opportunity.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. And that one falls for Mike Conley.
And for years, Mike Conley had an interesting title. The best player to never make an All-Star game. Well, that changed in 2021 when Conley was named an All-Star.
Now here's Wall to stop the run. And he goes right over Olynyk and slams it down.
Now there's your dunk contest champion back in 2014. Wall puts a little extra on that one.
Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Right side Wall. And there's the defensive 3-second call. Los Angeles shooting their third free throw attempt of the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And so he hits the technical free throw.
What we know about Paul George, guys, is he's been a dominant force on both ends of the floor. He's proven he can be a #1 scorer. He has also proven he can guard the opponent's best scorer. I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
At the end of one, both teams putting up some points. It's the Jazz up 1. We'll get. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Jazz.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
I think let's give them credit as well for the job they've done getting to the free throw line. It's been a huge factor for them.
You know, GA, something you notice about this Jazz team, they love to shoot the 3. Statistics tell you that, and they tell you that.
And, Kevin, not only do they love it, they do it well. The two, sadly, don't always go hand in hand, but these guys can really hurt you from range when they get going.
And the jam by Rudy Gay.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
On the top of the key. And the dunk by Zubac. You talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
Pass to Olynyk. The three. And the Jazz, another three.
Olynyk giving the defense no time to react. Quick catch and shoot.
Here's Zubac. Olynyk is covering. Zubac in the post. Lays it up off the glass. Zubac has got 6.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Gay misses. And it's the Clippers' ball. They're off to San Antonio after this game, bringing their show to the AT&T Center. That'll be the second on the road in the midst of this long 4-game road stand. Here's Abaji. Tries it again. Kicks it out to Gay. Clock at 6. Pass to Horton Tucker. With the drive. And he slams it one-handed.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And home court advantage can give teams a huge lift. Greg, how different is it playing in front of the hometown fans?
It's huge. I mean, they give you energy. You don't want to let them down, so you tend to dig a little deeper when you're playing at home.
Here's Horton Tucker. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Well, he makes the basics look pretty exceptional. And the dunk by Zubac.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
Takes a shot at the elbow. That one a little long.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Here's Powell. And he banks in the layup. Powell's got the lead up to 4 now for Los Angeles.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Out to Sexton. Jazz passing it around. Back to Gay. Fires for 3. And he's good on the 3-ball. Gay's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, that's an example of using both vision and playmaking ability to find the open teammate. Sexton is a quality floor general.
Buries it from 3-point range. Robinson's got the lead back up to 4 now for Los Angeles. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
He just powered that one.
One of the game's top dunkers.
Gentlemen, if we go back to the summer of 2019, that is the summer where the Clippers got both Paul George and Kawhi Leonard. When they made those moves, everyone expected this to be an NBA Finals team.
Outside for Robinson. The Clippers need to get off a shot. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. There's 49 seconds left in the second quarter. Down low. Game. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys, so that's a free basket right there.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
And it's Leonard at the elbow. A shot missing. And Utah the other way now. Here's Sexton. And it's sent back by Morris.
Well, Marcus Morris, the frame and the length to block shots. That's pretty.
And the Jazz with some changes. Conley with it. George picks him up. Vanderbilt with the block. Conley into the lane. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, the speed and the creativity of Mike Conley off the dribble drive. Nicely done.
And so Mike Conley nails both of them. Here's Wall. He's got 5. Morris a screen. Carter right side. Fires from deep. The shot no good. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Jazz lead by 2. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. And Markkanen can give you, Greg, a solid defensive effort at both the 3 and the 4.
And Kevin, many thought Markkanen was a defensive liability, but give him credit, worked hard to prove he wasn't. And while not a superb defender, he has become a plus defender for this team. And you know there aren't any teams with a more dedicated fan base than Utah. The Jazz fans are behind their team no matter what.
Always striking, Greg, to see the bond between the Jazz team and their followers.
Well, when you're the only game in town, people take the team to heart. And we see it in cities like Portland and San Antonio as well. The fans form that attachment to their team.
Here's Wall. And Wall with the slam.
Such a dynamic presence at the lead guard position. John Wall emphatically puts up a couple of points.
It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Leonard inside. It's blocked. Out of bounds, Clippers ball as the Clippers keep possession. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. 6 to shoot. Morris a screen. Pass to Carter.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. Here's Conley. Outside Markkanen. Count that one. Markkanen's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, given Markkanen is 7 feet tall, feeding him on the interior is probably a good decision. That's a nice touch by the big man.
Leonard on the wing. And it's Leonard with the jam.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
No one near Conley as he lets it go. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And George with the stuff.
The speed in transition. Paul George is dynamic in space.
Outside, Markkanen. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Leonard. And it's Leonard with the jam.
You can see the handle of Kawhi Leonard so much tighter than it used to be. How confident is he off the dribble?
To the paint. Carter pulls it in. Los Angeles leading by 3. And Jordan Clarkson is going to pick up the foul. And that'll be his third foul so far.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Outside Leonard. To the inside. Carter up top. Lots of room. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. And it's a 5-point Los Angeles lead.
Moving it around. 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Pass to Olynyk. Here's Horton Tucker. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Clippers ball.
Here's Los Angeles now. Big stretch here going 10-2. How about this run crank they're on right now? Wow.
I mean, they're just getting to their spots and executing, really keeping things simple.
Pass to Zubats. Off with the layup.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Driving inside. Horton Tucker, that's good.
Boy, Malik Beasley, known as a pure scorer, but how about the setup of his teammate right there? That's a pretty pass.
To the paint. Here's Zubats. Pass to Bogdanovich. 6 on the shot clock. And the dunk by Powell.
This is Powell at his best. In attack mode, he is hard to stop.
Jazz trailed by 5. Olynyk with it. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And so he makes both from the line.
I like how Kelly Olynyk finds a number of different ways to contribute to his team. A selfless player who always does what's asked of him.
Here's Bogdanovich. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. It's going to be on Rudy Gay. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Well, Bojan Bogdanovich may be one of the most underrated players in this league. This guy understands his role and plays it well.
Now Olynyk. 5 points in the game. And it's in there.
Well, everyone's seeking those high percentage looks in the restricted area. Nicely done there.
Pass to Zubats. Beasley with the steal. Here's Sexton. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch.
The Clippers, 52.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter, what is still anybody's ballgame. And so Sexton will bring it up for the Jazz. 4-point game. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Boy, the big man, Kelly Olynyk, doing a great job going right into the foul. He doesn't seem to fear anyone.
Powell with it. Outside, Bogdanovich. Wants to get it to Powell, and does. Back to Bogdanovich. Down low. Olynyk with the steal. Fast break. Here we go. Conley for 3. Pass to Markkanen. And he commits the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Jazz passing it around. And Markkanen throws it down.
I love it when Markkanen decides to throw it down. Show some fire on that finish.
And we've played through about a minute here in the 4th. Wall. Here's Morris. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Clippers lead by 2.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
You know, we talk about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
And you can feel the excitement in the building. Both of these teams pouring it on.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or 2.
Out to Morris. Shot clock at 5. Stolen by Markkanen. To take the lead. He can't hit that time. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way. And Carter now, top of the key. No good from outside. It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Outside Leonard. Carter with the screen. Lets it fly from 18. Los Angeles calls timeout.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And the guys get a little bit of a break. Mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, during the last break, I heard Tyronn Lue talking with his team. He wants them to maintain their balanced attack, and he told them they're doing a great job of finding space out on the perimeter, which has led to all those good shots. He likes the rhythm and the flow of this offense. He just told them, keep shooting it with confidence. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
Push the action a little bit. Paul George right now challenging defenders to stop it.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely.
You know, he couldn't make all of them, and they'll have to settle for just a one-point lead.
Outside Conley. Here's Clarkson. Morris with the block.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Back to Wall. .152 left here in the fourth quarter. Outside, George. No good with the triple. Utah trailing here. Pass to Conley. There's a screen to the middle to take the lead. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And they are amped up right now. I mean, after trailing for so long and then trimming that margin, finally they take the lead. A great job to get the bucket and to get to the line. When the game's on the line, you want your guys attacking like he did there.
A three from Leonard. Rebound, Utah. 1:16 left in the fourth quarter. Outside Markkanen. Takes it off the glass. Now it's a 4-point Jazz lead.
The willingness to embrace the pressure. Markkanen, big-time delivery.
And then Carter with the dunk.
Carter Jr. demanding that he be the guy to deliver in the big-time moment. Okay, Wendell.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Carter. Utah calls timeout. They're ahead by 2. 59 seconds left in the fourth. .59 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now here's Gay. Markkanen in the corner. Inside. Sexton. Money!
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Outside Leonard. From past the arc. And it's Utah with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Kicks it out to Markkanen. And here's Azubuike. And he drives in. The rebound by Paul George. It's George on the wing. This one for three. Can't get it to fall. And so it's Utah who's